Sudan is now a chessboard for many global powers. UAE, Turkey, Iran, and Egypt are all involved in conflict. All factions are supplying weapons and technology to their puppets. I condemn anyone doing genocide. I don't care who it is. Anyone committing a genocide in Sudan is guilty to me, whoever it is. I absolutely condemn all killers of all innocent people in Sudan.
I'm glad that you've
all culprits of all genocides in all places at all times. Now that I've addressed your evil assumptions, talking to Daniel, so he knows about this.
So I think, you know what, I'm glad that you've said this. I'm happy that you've done that because it shows more balance, and that's what we want. We want unity, we want balance, and I'm sure you're the same, bro. Because like, you work with your bandis, you work with Sufis, you work with people from different racial backgrounds, from different ethnic backgrounds. I've always known you as a person who does that. That's why a lot of people were surprised at the sort of trajectory. But I think it's just Twitter. Honestly, I think people need to know Adnan Rashid is a different person to the work he is in Twitter. He's a different guy. And that's why I genuinely advise myself and you to put strict sort of deadlines on Twitter, and only check it like maybe 20 minutes a day maximum. Your quality of life will really improve, by the way. And your public perception will be better, and your quality of life will improve. You'll be more psychologically stable. I believe that. Is he being perpetually caused?
He's eternally generated.
Aha. So generated means he's perpetually caused, is he?
Sure. What?
So caused. Okay, so he's a contingent existent. He's not a necessary existent. He's contingent. He's a dependent being, is he? Is your God dependent?
No.
And I felt like that. I don't know about you, but every time I go on Twitter, I don't like it. It's a really negative experience. I don't like it. I mean, it's toxic. It's toxic. It's horrible. It's better to, you've got caused and uncaused at the same time.
Depends. Yeah, it depends on what you mean. So you can be.
So many books in your library. Just pick up one of those books and read it.
Yeah, agreed.
You get so much more out of it.
Living to accuse people of all sorts of evil things. Complete lying. He said it to your face here, sitting on this very platform, that myself and Fareed did not condemn the killing of innocent Iranian people.
Well, it's a good thing I corrected him there. On that.
Side of Sudan. The guy is a liar. Okay, and look, he's not important in this. But I want people to know.
Right, but like I said before, you've also called him a 12 Shiite with minimal evidence. Even Fareed told you not to do that.
But he loves them so much. Why is that a problem?
Well, I mean, if look, at this point, you don't want to descend to a point where people are going to start thinking, okay, is he losing his integrity now? Is he saying things that aren't academic? Is he going overboard? Is he just responding out of impulse? Is he doing something that doesn't befit a man of his age, or doesn't befit a man of his seniority or caliber? And that's what Twitter does. It makes you like deprecate yourself, essentially.
Did you feel that today? I mean, we had an academic conversation.
Like I said, when we talk, you're not like that at all. On Twitter, you're a different human being. So I really hope that I really think that if you move away from Twitter and just people need to see you talk. You're a charismatic talker. Speak.
Just watch clips coming tomorrow with all sorts of evil claims about you.
Listen, you're a charismatic coin collector, you know.
इस्लाम के गमखान है उलमाए देवबंद अल्लाह के महबूब के और दीन मुबी के अल्लाह के महबूब के और दीन मुबी के खुदार व अलमदार है उलमाए देवबंद इस्लाम के गमखान है उलमाए देवबंद.
They'll cause others to deviate and they'll misguide others. إن الله لا يقبض العلم انتزاعا ينتزعه من العباد ولكن يقبض العلم بقبض العلماء حتى إذا لم يبق عالما اتخذ الناس رؤوسا جهالا. People are going to take ignorant leaders as their muftis, as their ulama. فَسُئِلُوا فَأَفْتَوْا بِغَيْرِ عِلْمٍ فَضَلُّوا وَأَضَلُّوا. They'll be questioned, they'll be asked questions, fatwas, and then they're going to give fatwas, they're going to reply, and they'll reply without knowledge. بِغَيْرِ عِلْمٍ. It'll be based on their whims, what they love to feel, what they want to, believe, right? But it will be away from reality. فَضَلُّوا وَأَضَلُّوا. They themselves will go astray, deviate, and they'll cause others to deviate, and they'll misguide others.
And I believe that this here is a manifestation of that hadith there. This is exactly what is happening. And inshallah, I'm going to show you this from the horse's mouth. Let's just have a listen to this clip.
The first thing we're going to talk about quickly is Quran. Now, the Quran clearly is, Muslims believe, sent down to the Prophet Muhammad by the angel Gabriel, etc. But being honest here, I have to be honest, that when you look into the classical Shia scholarship, it's very clear that there's a difference of opinion between the scholars in the Shia school of thought, especially the 12th Shia school of thought, as it relates to the preservation of the Quran. So there are these who take the Islamic position that the Quran is preserved and sent down the Prophet, and the things that we've been reiterating, and this on our channel, so you can refer to it. And those Shia who basically don't take the Islamic position, and this is in their scholarship, and they don't basically believe that the Quran is preserved because they don't see that the Sahaba or the companions have done a good job in preserving the Quran. And of course, some of the classical scholars, I can quote them, are people like At-Tubrusi, who actually wrote a book called, in translation, Fasl al-Khitab, basically the final say, fi tahrif kitab Rabb al-Arbab, in the lack of, the corruption of the book of the Lord of the Lords, which here means obviously Allah. So this is one example. Al-Khomeini in his book Kashf al-Asrar, he also mentions the fact in page 117 that he believes that the Quran is not preserved. However, this shouldn't be said without also saying that there are other people like Ali Kamel, one of the Ali Kamel, one of the shuyukh, one of the Shia shuyukh, have said that the Quran is preserved. So there are two different there are two kinds of opinions that exist within Shias. Clearly now, those who have the opinion that the Quran is preserved, which I genuinely believe are the majority. I personally believe are the overwhelming majority. But because I would love to believe that, and I think that is true, but it's very difficult to find out through sociological studies if that's true or not. Those who do believe,
MashaAllah, brothers, you've just listened to Muhammad Hijab explaining to us and informing us about the two opinions that you can find in the 12er religion about the preservation of Quran. Muhammad Hijab, he accepts that a number of individuals believed that the Quran was not preserved correctly because the companions of the Prophet ﷺ didn't do a good job in preservation. He's just being nice, i.e. they believed that the Quran was tampered with. Then Muhammad Hijab goes on to talking about another group of them who don't believe that it was tampered with, and they believe that it was correctly preserved. Muhammad Hijab makes a conclusion, and he says that those who believe in the preservation are they are the overwhelming majority. What evidence does he give? Muhammad Hijab says, this is because this is what I want to believe. Why is this? Why is it an overwhelming majority? Why is it genuine? It's genuine and it's overwhelming because Muhammad Hijab wants to believe this. And then he admits that according to sociological studies, it's difficult to ascertain the actual numbers. But look, if Muhammad Hijab said, I think majority of them, no, No, not majority. The overwhelming majority.
And look at the words used. Because I love to believe.
Because I love to believe.
My brother Muhammad Hijab, love is an emotion. This is an emotional argument. Love is an emotion. You'd love to believe. Why are you using this argument?
Especially Muhammad Hijab, when you know that these people have made the entire Jama'atul Sahaba as an enemy, why would you even love to believe that?
Yeah.
But okay, let's imagine you'd love to believe that. You're going according to emotions.
Yeah.
See, my brothers and sisters, this is the problem. There's no Quran involved. There's no Sunnah involved. There's no principles involved. There's no honesty involved. It's emotions. They don't want to call them disbelievers because this is what they would love. It's just emotions. It's nothing apart from emotions. So this is why I'm saying that when Muhammad Hijab made that video where he said that this is a fringe, radical and unacceptable, that is also based upon emotions. If he had substance, let me tell you, Muhammad Hijab would come out like a raging bull. He would not wait about. He's not that type of a person. Everybody who watches him and who knows him, who likes him and respects him, they will tell you that when he comes on an opinion, the man is fierce. But here we can see this reluctant behavior, and that is only because it's based upon his whims and desires.
And he knows it.
And he knows it. He knows it. Just as he's saying in that video there. And not only him, Maulana Yasir is exactly the same, and DH is exactly the same. DH, the poor thing, his parents, unfortunately, they were from Iran. So, it's that cognitive dissonance in it. That's what it is. You can't accept something that you've been believing right for so long. You can't accept it now that it's coming in front of you. How can I believe such and such a thing about my parents? How can Maulana Yasir come out after believing Mr. Khamenei as a martyr? In Ramadan, when you are supposed to be making du'as for the ummah who have said the kalima, who love Quran, Sunnah, and the ashab, the companions of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, making dua for them. My brother Maulana Muhammad Yasir was making du'as for this individual who was destroyed by their enemy, by his enemy, the enemy of Khamenei, who was Israel. He's gone to Allah, and may Allah give him what he deserves. I'm talking about Khamenei.